Bist du ready?
Entschuldigung.
EA Sports.
Stunde noch. Fußball. United. Ich hab schon ein Bier eingekühlt. Und nicht die zwei, die ich sonst zum Spiel trinke. Ja, der Halbfinale ist jetzt. Und für United geht's halt. Die müssen diesen Wettbewerb gewinnen, weil sonst nächstes Jahr keine Champions League und keine Champions League. Ja, minus 100 Millionen oder so. Weil Liga-Platzierung sind sie ja 15. Ja. Wie, also das 2-2 oder das 4-5? Ah, klar. Ja, ich verstehe diesen Typen Harry Maguire nicht, der ist Innenverteidiger. Und brüstet sich damit, dass er einer der besten Innenverteidiger in der Luft ist. Aber defensive Kopfbälle macht er nicht. Der duckt sich unter defensiven Kopfbällen weg und offensiv macht er solche Dinger. Das ist, also, wie viele Tore wir in den letzten 5 Wochen kassiert haben, wo der sich unter dem Ball weggeduckt hat, den er hätte weghüpfen können, ist 4? Keine Ahnung, als würde der im eigenen Strafraum Angst davor haben. Aber ja, so geht's mir halt seit Jahren. Für Souls hier waren das wenigstens noch 1-0-Spiele, also einfach nur hinten drin stehen und kontern. Da muss ich ja 6-mal im Spiel muss ich mich ja aufregen, wenn ein Tor fällt. Was denn? Was willst du sagen? So. Weil ich ja gestern keine Chance hatte, das Fußballspiel zu gucken, weil ich mir da so einen Live-Ticker so neben mir laufen lassen. Und dann irgendwie um 11 dachte ich, um halb 11 dachte ich mir, fuck it, scheiß drauf, du bin ich ja eingepennt, bis 6 Uhr morgens durchgepennt. Hatte ich schon Ewigkeiten nicht.
Sieht so aus, Victor, bist du ready? Okay. Gehen wir nochmal 1-2 Minuten, aber dann bin ich auch fertig. Weil meine Spieler besser sind, oder was? Bruder, ich bin schon übers Feld gewandert bei ihm. Ich bin einfach nur nicht in die Endzone gekommen. Es war ein Fumble, es war eine Interception. Ich habe Fehler gemacht. Bruder, ja. Ich habe einen Hurdle versucht zum First Down. Der wird getackelt und der macht einen 80 Yards Touchdown, Fumble Recover, Alter. Also, er war auf jeden Fall gut, kann ich nichts gegen sagen. Und seine Offense war gut. Also. Wenn ich Cover 3 gespielt habe, hat er immer ganz gut ECU gespielt, ja. Oder kann ich dir gerne nach dem Spiel sagen, aber jetzt sage ich dir gar nichts. Ich hab auf Suche gedrückt. Wo ein paar mehr Mesh-Plays drin sind. So. Was für Trikots hast du? Ja. Du bist grün, dann mach ich weiß. Mhm. Mach's gut. Wenn das neue Spiel raus ist, ne? Richtig gute eher weniger, aber ich glaube bessere als jetzt. Ja, aber dann geht ja auch irgendwo der Sinn so ein bisschen verloren, ne, von Dynasty. Du versuchst ja schon dein Team besser zu machen auf eine Art und Weise.
Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State
Ja,
Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude.
Wird sich dann alles nächste Saison rausstellen. Wir haben ja einen Draft gehabt. Also. Weiß ich nicht, keine Ahnung.
As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Colorado State Rams. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Rams will put total leather to crank us up.
Ich bin gar nicht mehr gewöhnt, sehe ich gerade. Nach meinem Loss.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. First down here for the offense. He's gonna pass. Throws to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence. Everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right?
Nur
Because
so
you started with
Vorurteile.
preseason,
Meiner
you
ist
start
kein
with getting
Scrambler.
into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are, can set the tone for your season.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
He wants to throw here on second down. It's complete on the right side. And he goes out of bounds after
Ich
a
wollte auch
nice
gerade
pickup
sagen, also
on
ich glaube
that
nicht,
one.
dass er sein...
In college football, you see this all the time now. Use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
He'll throw on third down.
Schönes Ding.
Dafür kriege ich 2 Sekunden, weil der den drauf fährt und auf einmal auf dem
And they'll
Eckweg steht.
drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up.
Oder du redest so
Wear the
viel,
defense
Alter.
down,
Das ist so
get
hart.
first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Nein, aber ja, ist gut, du redest viel.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking for a man, it's Flores. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, East Carolina. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. This D, they fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Trying to get rid of it, and it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. The 10. Touchdown, Pirates. And this defense coming up with
Das war kein Lack, ich hab Kreis in 3 gedrückt.
interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after...
And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the 2-point try. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Dann nimm den Sack, Digga.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. To say this has been a slow start as he hurls one deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
What a fantastic effort on that catch. That looked to me like it was just going to be a long incompletion, but how about stretching out, corralling the football, and this offense is on the move.
Comes out throwing on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Henderson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Mal was anderes.
Defense, man. It's
Also,
tough to get
nicht
those
verkehrt.
guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, try to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Still looking on the move. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football.
Also weißt du
And I
doch,
think
wie
a
gut
lot of
er
that has
ist.
to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. Kick is short, and he's going to try to make something happen.
Fuck,
And
man!
I love that the field goal block unit was prepared. They had a guy back deep. They understood it was a long field goal. And Jesse, how about making a play as a field goal kick team? Basically a kickoff team going to make it a tackle.
Yeah, they were saying, we're not doing kick 6. This isn't Auburn, Alabama back in the...
He's got it down the right side. And he gets a
Geusert,
big chunk
Bruder.
of yardage to the
Geusert. Hättest du geusert, hättest du
34-yard
gehabt.
line. First down, 10 yards to go.
Immer diese Ausreden, Digga.
On the move. Nice move to stay on his feet. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. And once he got loose, it was all over. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. So a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
On the option. He'll toss it. He's into the end zone from the 2 and extends the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Colorado State, 0.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the
Dann
risk.
war dein
Bang
Recruiting
it out
schuld,
the back
Digga.
of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25.
Bruder, du kannst du das auch... Hör auf mit den Ausreden, Digga. So kommst du im Leben nicht weiter,
You
Mann.
want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got
Hit the afterburners, kid. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They get him down after he makes the catch.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
Back to pass. It's Flores. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Bruder, in 5 Yards ist das erlaubt. 5 Yards ist das erlaubt, Bruder.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, fuck, man.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Oh,
On third and
Bruder,
short and
bitte,
field
hör
goal
auf.
range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Starting to feel a little pressure.
Findest du?
Makes the catch past the sticks. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Rams are rolling down the field. On the run, it's Henderson.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
They've got the screen set up.
Hat er den Pancake gegeben, Digga.
A solid pickup, and it'll be a first down.
Bruder, Bumste, Digga.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Ja, dann ist der ausgekappt. Dann ist das ein Spieler, der wird nicht mehr besser.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try the run.
Oh, ich hab Play Action gedacht, Digga.
Touchdown,
Ja.
Colorado State. The AT unit on the field. Right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Iowa was able to finish off a close one in Iowa City today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. Hey, survive in advance.
Ich will immer zuerst in Goal.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The give to the back. At the 45 on his way. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Pirates will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires
Nein.
to the wideout.
Ach, wie dumm von mir, wie dumm.
Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return.
Ich hab den einfach nach hinten gemietet, statt nach
Obviously not
vorne.
a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Flores. He's got the tight end. He
Ich hab
knew
einen Blinder
exactly
gesehen, das
where he
Man
wanted
ist,
to go
Digga.
with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Now on 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Got it! Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They looked like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time, Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
The Rams have it with a 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. He's got his man.
Bruder, was ein dummer Tackle, Alter.
Touchdown, Colorado State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. He'll bring it out to the 25. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work.
Ja.
One of the most valuable things a quarterback
Also, ich habe jetzt ein besseres Team. Aber es muss mich an verschiedene Spieler erstmal gewöhnen.
And it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll throw it on 1st down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 2nd down, wants to throw.
Oder mein Controller. Mann, Alter! Oder hast du den 10-In gesehen, der gelaufen ist? Der wurde ein Playmaker gemacht, weil ich einen Driftstick hatte. Ja, natürlich.
3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to get to him. Still on his feet at the 45. And how about that alertness and that
zu sehen, wie langsam der Kollege ist.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping him.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the offense will recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the 1st down marker.
Man, those are
Bei 4. darfst du nicht weiterlaufen.
So excited, you force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense.
Oder schon immer.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. To the air, it's Flores. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Bei 4. und innerhalb von 2 Minuten darfst du nicht mehr weiterlaufen.
And a really good job by the quarterback, being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Collins. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when those defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting the running back, getting his butt on the ground.
Finds his big tight end. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, not down in distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. Dropping back, it's Flores.
Was zum Glück.
Finds his big tight end. Touchdown Rams! And how about this offensive show so far? They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
This quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Third down play from the gun. Snagged in the middle. It's Curse. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books.
Ja, jetzt ist
Time
noch ein
now.
Broken
Join
Play
Kevin
vielleicht.
Connors in our halftime update. And the Pirates will kick it off to start the second half.
Ich hatte gar keinen Timeout mehr.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on target this time. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Colorado State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
Geh mir gerade ein bisschen auf den Keks.
Absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot. They're not able to come away with the completion.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He finds his man. Open runway ahead. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The Pirates headed quickly to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for the score. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, ECU.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends.
Bruder, wohin?
Now the toss. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. The 50. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Was ein
Well, the offense ought to go buy
Play.
a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it.
Colorado State, East Carolina, 26.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to advance on the foot.
Das war jetzt echt gut. Das war
No
so
shot
gut.
to return that.
Digga, ich hab einfach gedacht, das wäre eine Option nach rechts, Alter. Und dann wieder mein Stick-Drift. Wieder einfach gesagt, ja okay, dann nach links, ey. Ah.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. Got room on the return. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That now his 2nd interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
They'll run it on 1st and goal.
Holding, Digga.
And the
So
runner
viele
is down,
Holdings
and
immer.
so is a flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? Touchdown, East Carolina.
Backup.
They look finished, but
Das ist ein
they're
Scrambler.
all the way back, and they have the lead. When you're handed a break
Kannst
with
du während des
unbelievable
Playbooks,
field
während
position
du dein
like
Play
that, you
aussuchst,
better
kannst du
finish the
aussuchen,
deal,
welcher
and they did.
Quarterback drauf
Saw
steht
the
oder welcher
quarterback
Running Back
jog
und
on
so.
the field. I think he gave
Oder
a
schon
high
immer.
five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Colorado State, 28.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the
Hast du aber
offense is
nicht,
going to
Kollege.
keep trying to take shots.
Hast du aber
They thought
nicht.
they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him, and the defense finally came up with a play.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. That's what tight ends are supposed to do. Just have people bouncing off them like spitballs off a battleship.
And when you're a defense, you got to understand, we got to swarm to the football because these big dudes, they break tackles and they can get loose if we're not tackling with multiple guys. Nice effort by the big fella.
Caught behind the line. It's Henderson. Turns it on in midfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Gets it out quickly.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Fires to the tight end. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Rams are on the move. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle.
Willst du mich verarschen? Das ist mein Hard-Hitting Safety, Alter.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had
Ja,
his
aber
receiver
ich meine
in a
ja, der Hit
matchup
jetzt
that he
gerade.
liked, running a route
So ein
where
sticky
he would find
Receiver da.
himself opening. Nice job between those two.
And the Rams trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colorado State.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. SMU came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Dallas had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Ja,
Yeah,
Moment.
how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin.
Ja,
Thanks
was
for the
denn?
update. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry up.
Gas geben und bremsen sollte.
Mhm.
Zeigt the tray braking im Stand. That's tray brake. Stationary tray brake, but it's tray brake.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up
Ja,
big
weil ich nicht
stats.
mehr laufen will.
But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Using the quick game. At the 45 on his way. He's off to the races. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. That's a live ball. This should be the last play of the quarter. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Going up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Henderson. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. The score, Colorado State 35, East Carolina 34.
A new set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
After the short completion, it's now second down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. To throw, it's Flores. Dances away to buy time. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense.
Wieder die Ausrede, Digga.
And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return.
Bruder, du wirfst eine 60-Yard-Bombe. Soll er die über den Boden werfen oder was?
We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. They're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Flores. Moving away from pressure. Fires to the tight end. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Let's go!
Backfield. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football.
What a great stop by this defense. Way to bow your neck. Now you got a chance to give the offense the football back, go out, try to make something happen late in this game, and maybe walk away with the victory.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
They'll go to the ground. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. 2nd down now after the sack. Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
He's got it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. This is the game-winning play. Win it.
Wenn du das nochmal machst, hast du automatisch verloren, ne?
They'll play it safe and try for 3. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single.
Man, there is nothing worse in the world than that feeling right there. Missing a field goal when your team needs it the most, that's what you do. You're a kicker. You're supposed to make those. Man, oh man, Palmer, that sting.
He's going to carry that miss for a
So,
long
Michel,
time,
wir hören
too,
uns,
David.
Diggi. Ich
Obviously,
bin
the
raus.
offense and the team put him in a position to come through for them. He's just going to have to learn from this, get back to practice, and want to make it next time he gets that opportunity.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense is